It's Monday, October 2nd, and this is Daily Blast Live. We cover all things trending in news and entertainment, and it's all live right now.
News of the Las Vegas massacre has all of us feeling heartbroken and stunned. When new information unfolds, we will interrupt this show and bring that to you live.
At 42 years old, Fergie's got it and still flaunting it on her new album. Hey, 42's not that old.
Ratings for Saturday Night Live are down, but why is that? After the season premiere, fans have mixed feelings. So we want to know, what's your DBL take? We'll discuss on the Top 5. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Monday, October 7th, and we are the only live show talking about what you're talking about right now. Just spend a little time with us and we'll catch you up on all the breaking news and trending topics. Plus, we're live and we want you to be a part of the show. That means picking up your phone, downloading your DBL app so that we can let your voices be heard. Let's get this thing started with the top 5 trending topics you want to know right now with my favorite big brother, Jeff Schroeder. Take it away, Jeff.
Thank you, Erica Cobb. Looking good as always, guys. We are live, and I'm here with media maven Ebony Steele, TV personality Sam Shocker, and comedian Al Jackson. I'm Jeff Schroeder. And guys, we begin tonight with a heavy heart with the tragedy in Las Vegas. It is the deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history. Officials just raised the death toll. At least 59 people have been killed, and more than 527 others have been wounded or injured. But tonight we want to remember the victims. We're just learning some of their names. This here is Adrian Murfitt. He was a fisherman from Alaska. He was 35 years old. This is Susan Smith, an elementary school administrator from California. And this is Sonny Melton. He was a 29-year-old nurse from Tennessee. His wife, Heather, says he saved her life when he took a bullet in his back for her. Ugh. Guys, we're gathering all of the victims' photos, and we'll post them on our Facebook page. And a lot going on today.
Oh, my God, that is so heart-wrenching to see their faces, to learn about their professions, their names.
Yeah, when you put a face to the victim, it changes everything. It makes it more real. You just hear about these stories, but then when you personalize it, and it's very personal for a lot of people, 527 people injured, 59 dead. So this is the biggest mass shooting in U.S. history.
Well, I do like that we're giving, airtime to the people, to the victims. Like, I mean, I feel like 5 years ago, we would have been learning all about the shooter and who he was and what his background was.
No, we don't even want to
And we were like, we don't
nope.
even, no, there's been no mention of that on this set today by our producers, by anybody. It's been all about the victims, and I like that because, quite honestly, I'm much more interested in learning about them than this guy.
And by no means, gosh, I just got caught up for a second. But just think about when you do risky things, you know that certain things, okay, I'm putting my life at risk. But when you get with your friends, and there were kids here, and you take your family to a concert or a festival such as this one, and something like this happens, and you talked about putting a face with what you know is going on. You know, the fact that last memory that this young lady will have of her husband is him saving her life, you know? And let's not, earlier the toll was at 58, right? Now we're talking 59. So a lot of times people hear, oh, 400 injuries, and we're like, ooh, great. But no, these could be severed limbs, people that have had to be amputated. So we could see that this number will continue to grow. Hopefully it won't, but let's just keep everybody lifted and up in our prayers.
Right, and we're learning now that several shows in Las Vegas are canceling performances after the shooting. We're there live with our reporter, Ted Land. He's been following the story for us all day. Ted, what's the mood on the ground there like right now tonight?
Hi, guys. Well, the Las Vegas Strip is very quiet and somber this evening, much quieter than it normally would be. Even on a Monday night, you can sense that things have changed here quite a bit on the streets of Las Vegas, as a lot of people are heading home after the end of their long weekends because, they didn't really want to be here in this city any longer after what happened last night. Perhaps they had some time once they were gathered in the city here after the shows, after all of the entertainment, deciding that it's time to head home and to get back to your family and friends. And really, for the rest of the night and for the next few days, there probably won't be all that much to do here because they are canceling shows all throughout the city. At the MGM behind me, they tweeted out that all of their shows are canceled. David Copperfield is the big show at that resort. At several others, those shows won't be going on tonight. And really, that's so people can go attend a prayer vigil, which the city of Las Vegas just tweeted out. They're having a prayer vigil that starts in less than 30 minutes at City Hall. They want everyone to gather there, to be together, to find a place where they can all be a little bit away from this scene here, which is just down the street, and hold hands, pray, send their condolences to the families impacted by this awful event. MGM earlier tweeted that they were in need of certified trauma counselors, and they must have gotten a very strong show of support, because not long after that they tweeted again, "Thank you for your generous outreach and support. We have enough counselors for today," because many of the staff there and the guests were also impacted by this. It's a similar situation all throughout the city, which is much quieter tonight as people focus on much more important things. Back to you
All
guys.
right. Thank you so much, Ted. I appreciate that. And Ted's been out there all day for us.
And he mentioned, that they had all these counselors that had showed up. I just want to take a moment, and I saw photos of people already gathering for that vigil. We've seen photos of people waiting for 8 hours to donate blood. We've seen photos of people giving their vehicles
Not
to
to
others.
get blood, but to donate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To donate blood. And for those also who've taken their vehicles and donated their vehicles to transport victims, that is the silver lining. I hate even linking a silver lining to such a tragedy, but to see people come out and support one another.
Well, yeah, I
That
think the
happens a lot.
humanity is
Yeah.
the silver lining, and I really like that he touched on the trauma counselors, because I think we focus so much on the injuries and bullets and things like that, but there's going to be a lot of people that have mental scars that will be with them for a lifetime, and I think that we need to recognize that and understand there are going to be people leaving this with legitimate PTSD, and that needs to be treated no differently than a gunshot
Right, and
wound.
speaking of that, earlier today, we spoke with Lisa Fine. She was at the concert when all this happened. Let's hear what she had to say.
You actually called your 2 children to say goodbye? That just chokes me up hearing that.
I know. Yeah, I called my kids just to tell them how much I love them, and that I was so proud of them, and that that I had a long life, and that if anything happened to me, that I just wanted them to know that my heart is with them forever.
That was
Still chokes me up.
Yeah,
I
that was
can't
very
imagine.
moving earlier today. So we want to thank Lisa for that. I mean, getting to us and doing that story for us. Reactions from music stars have been pouring in, including those who have residencies in Vegas. Britney Spears tweeted, "Completely heartbroken over the news, keeping the victims in my prayers." Also, Celine Dion tweeted, "Praying for the innocent victims and their families in Las Vegas." Celine has already refused to cancel her concert in Vegas tomorrow night. Jake Owen also says he will perform again. So, I mean, the show must go on. I know, I get that people say Jake Owen said he performed right before shots rang out last night, but today he says, quote, we're not going to live in fear. So
That's right.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate Celine Dion like trying to get people's minds off of that, but I also appreciate people shutting their show down.
Right, I was going to say this is one of those things, like usually, full disclosure, they always say have a firm, side on this, but this is one of those issues where I'm okay either way. If you want
Right.
to cancel your show, I completely understand. If you're like one of those performers, like the show must go on. The night that I found out my dad passed away, I still performed that night in honor of him. So it's like it's up to the individual,
Right.
especially as a performer, if you want to go on or not, and we respect your decision to perform or not.
And real quick, last thought, there was comments made about the police officers or those that were there when it happened, and I heard that they were phenomenal. So to them and all of the first responders, thank you.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely.
Absolutely,
Thank you.
thank you. All right, guys, digital producer Raquel Villanueva with more Las Vegas news at this moment. Raquel.
Right now, people continue to donate to a GoFundMe site set up for the Las Vegas victims. We were following it in just a matter of hours. It has gone from a few thousand to almost 6.5 million, 1.6 million. Let me refresh that. And let's see, it's growing by the second. So right now it's at 1.8 million. So you can see how much it jumps in just a matter of a couple minutes. Now, if you'd like to donate to this GoFundMe account, we do have the link put on our social media sites.
That's amazing.
Thank you so much, Raquel. And while
amazing.
we are live, and as Raquel's been doing that all day, it's doubled.
Right, and I just saw that UFC President Dana White, there's supposed to be a UFC event this Saturday. The fight will go on, but Dana White's donating $1 million of his own money.
That's awesome. All right, guys, a lot more Daily Blast Live ahead. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
Yeah, we're going to switch gears a little bit with some DBL buzz, the celebrity gossip that you can't stop talking about, and neither can we. Fergie has stripped down in a big way. Why she did it. We also got your viral videos like this one, a four-legged friend cleaning up storm debris in Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria tore through. Good going, little Nico. Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show covering the trending topics that you're talking about right now, no matter where you're watching. It's time now for the DBL Buzz, where we talk about celebrity gossip and we spill all the tea, and no one has more tea than my favorite big brother, Jeff Schroeder.
All right. Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. All right, guys, Fergie has us buzzing tonight. Check out these pictures. She shot these sexy pics to promote her new album, Double Duchess, and she looks pretty fantastic, I'm not gonna lie. She's 42 years old and she's not afraid to strip it all off. So we have to ask, is she trying to make her husband, ex-husband I should say, Josh Duhamel, jealous? They just announced their split back in September and she's looking pretty good.
I think she's just trying to sell albums. I don't know about me. I mean, he's seen her, I'm assuming, unclothed. So like her with more clothes on isn't really gonna do it for him. I mean, you know, I think she's trying to sell albums and show that, 40 is still sexy, which he very much is. So, good luck to her, even though she ruined the Black Eyed Peas.
Excuse me.
Oh my gosh, you just made me hungry too, by the way.
I can't wait for Double Duchess. It's the new album. I'm very excited. It's time that Fergie is back. I'm a huge Fergie fan. I don't think that she ruined the Black Eyed Peas. And I don't think that she's trying to make him jealous. From what we've learned, they split amicably.
Right.
They have a child together. So I think this is her just doing what Fergie does best, looking fabulous, sounding fabulous.
What's she supposed to have on? Sweats and a hoodie?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure these photos were shot earlier for her album release, and then all this came at the same time. So she's not going to stop being sexy just because she got divorced.
And I usually do this 2 to 3 times a year, but I must submit Ebony Steele right now is saying that Fergie is officially right now for this quarter my heterosexual female crush.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right, guys, ratings for the season premiere of Saturday Night Live are down. People are saying some viewers might be turned off by the show's continued Trump bashing. You be the judge. Check out this opening sketch.
I don't know if you know this, but you're in an island in the water. The ocean water, big ocean, with fishies and bubbles and turtles that bite. We want to help you, but we have to take care of America first.
I don't think the ratings are down because of bashing President Trump. If you look at SNL, they have a long-standing history of always, bashing the presidents, Obama included, previous presidents included, Democrats and Republicans.
Right. Has there been one president they didn't make fun of in recent memory?
People have made a good career off of
I remember Dana Carvey was not going to do it, wouldn't be prude. I mean, that was 92.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm really dating myself with that. But yeah, so I don't know if Trump maybe he gets a little bit more than most presidents, but he's in the social eye.
Social media is a little bit more now. Everything's a little bit more now.
I was going to say, funny is funny, and with all the choices on TV right now, I'm sure that has something, something to do with that.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
All right, we got one more minute left, and we can't miss this story. O.J. Simpson is now a free man. He was released from a Nevada prison early Sunday morning. His attorney said he ate two number 4 combos from McDonald's. Officials say he has a stomach ache now. I'm just kidding. The paroles will be living in Las Vegas area for now and can't leave the state without permission. He just finished serving 9 years for armed robbery.
First of all, if I'm getting out, I'm going to Wendy's first. I'm sorry.
Wendy's?
Yeah.
Double stack?
No, spicy chicken
you like the
sandwich.
spicy
Come
chicken?
on, it's plain with just cheese.
Well, I don't know what the court of public opinion feels about what his order is, but the court of public opinion definitely is not feeling O.J. Simpson. And, that can be a different debate, whether or not that you should give him a second shot, that he's now paid his dues.
And I'm going to piggyback on that and saying, I just wish the best for just anybody in general. Hopefully he can redeem himself in his own way. But I need him to sit down, like my grandma says, past tense. And the only OJ I want to see is a swirling of a tall, frothy glass of Tropicana, a Sunny Delight. Other than that, I need him to be still.
All right, guys. One guy's crazy Photoshop pics are going viral right now. You can see why. Coming up, we talk with the comedian who's putting himself in all kinds of awkward situations. Get it? Yeah. Get it? Get it? There it is.
I like it, Jeff.
Guys, Tori Shulman here with Daily Blast Live. We know we've had a really tough day. We're just going to continue to give you guys some uplifting trending stories to keep your mind and soothed. Leo, go ahead and tell me what's going on. Looks like Guardians of the Galaxy news.
Yeah, so trending on Inquisitors, a new breaking story that a new attraction will open up in Epcot. It's a Guardians of the Galaxy 2 roller coaster. This is in juxtaposition to the one that they opened earlier this year, which was like a drop tower ride, and it's had gigantic lines. They've been talking about this since early summer, kind of chopping up some conversation about the roller coaster, but now they're finally revealing that that's what it's going to be.
So Chris Pratt continues to take over the world. Do you guys like this idea? Do you not like this idea? The fake, I don't love the drop tower because who wants to be in an elevator that dropped? I don't get it at all. My stomach hurts. I want to throw up. Maybe I did. I'm not going to talk about it. We're moving on to Brooke. Brooke, looks like the good old Samuel L. is on the table. What's going on?
Yeah, so Netflix is teaming up with New Line Cinema. They've announced, the deal hasn't been closed yet, but it's close. It's a Shaft reboot that will be, yes, on Netflix. And they're saying that it's being recreated by Blackish creator Kenya Barris and Samuel L. Jackson. Hello!
Hi, guys. We're being followed here by Al and Jeff. They're rebooting Shaft, so they're shifting Shaft.
Shut your mouth.
Shaft's a bad mother.
And now tell me about Samuel L.
And Usher will be playing his son, which is exciting, actually.
Usher.
Oh, really?
Is playing his son in the new
A 40-year-old son.
Yeah, why does Shaft have such an old son?
No, right? Hey, Grandpa Shaft.
Is he in a rocking chair? Tell us.
No, but I love you guys, and I'm feeling the love over here.
Feel the love? It's 7.
Feeling like in
we
no, we can't sing anymore. So keep watching us. We're trying to give you some uplifting news today. It's been a hard day.
Yeah, we're trying to make you laugh, and Tori loves when I come in her segment, so she's having the best time right now.
That's opposite day. Guys, what do you guys think about Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster at Epcot?
Oh, I like it.
I've never seen the movie, but I'm sure it'll be great.
So great introspection from these two.
What do you mean? I love it. I was going to be him for Halloween. Jordan was going to be the green girl, and then we were going to make Lawson Little Groot.
Big fan. The green
Yeah.
girl.
The green girl, big fan.
The guy with the red coat, the tree guy.
Who's the blue guy? I like him, too.
I'll be the raccoon because
Do you know who that is?
Chris Pratt.
That's Bradley Cooper.
Oh, I'll be him. All right, back to you guys. We'll see you soon. I gotta go.
Welcome back, guys. It's now time for the extra shot. It's the story the internet can't get enough of. So check out why this average guy's Photoshop skills have gone viral. There's a guy from Belgium known as Average Rob. He's been photoshopping himself into celebrity photos. The results are hilarious and the internet can't get enough. From walking the red carpet with Queen Bee to hugging President Obama, he's now become a celebrity in his own right. What? The best. All right, live from Belgium, please welcome comedian Average Rob. Rob, welcome to Daily Blast Live.
Hi, what's up?
Rob, I just want to ask you, man, let's get going.
Hi.
How did you start all this?
Well, actually, it started during class. I had Photoshop classes from a very boring teacher. He was teaching us how to create circles and gradients. And yeah, during that class, I noticed how Photoshop is actually a super cool software to create stuff like this. And I started making some of these, and people liked it, and then I continued.
Rob, this is Tori here. Which photo is your favorite? And my biggest question is, has any celebrity reacted to these photos?
One of my favorites is definitely the one with Brangelina on the motorcycle.
The motorcycle.
Because it feels like we're having a very intimate moment together. And yeah, and then I haven't really had a lot of reaction from celebrities, but the Chainsmokers have... I've had contact with them. They thought it was funny. So yeah, but it's not really my goal to reach them. I really want to like entertain the people and make funny stuff. Yeah.
I love it.
Rob, what's up, man? This is Al Jackson. I just had a question for you, bro. What was the first photo that went viral, and how was what was your reaction to that? Do you remember the first one?
The first picture that went viral. Probably the Brangelina on the motorcycle. I think that's that's the point where my skills were getting better and more realistic. Because my first Photoshops are so bad, it's very like sucky quality. But with the Brangelina one, like it was so realistic that people were like, "Whoa, wait a second! Like how is it even possible? How did he switch Angelina Jolie behind and put himself in between and stuff like that?" So I think that's the first one, yeah.
And Rob, if people want to look at your photos, where are you on Instagram? Average Rob?
At Average Rob, yeah.
At
Yeah.
Average Rob, and you can check out all the photos. They're hilarious, man. I think they're so funny. Thank you for making us smile today, man. I
We
really
needed that,
appreciate
Rob.
it.
Thank you.
Nice job, dude.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
really
much.
appreciate it.
All right, guys, fitness pro Jen Wiederstrom with a new trending story coming in hot.
That's right, you guys. These two are my best friends, and they just don't know it yet. This is unfortunately, the last season for Fixer Upper, but the Gaines family is not going away. Chip and Joanna are writing a cookbook together. You can show applause. Yes. The HGTV stars announced that they're working on a Magnolia Table cookbook, which will include recipes for mac and cheese and brownie pie. Make sure you see me on Fitness Friday for those. The couple is also opening a Magnolia Table restaurant in Texas later this year. Besties, I'll be seeing you in Texas.
All right, thank you so much, Jen. Sal, you're not impressed? I love those guys.
Oh, man, you're going to get me in trouble with our viewers. I mean, I'm happy. I just don't know how, like, fixing homes help you fix meals.
I think it fixes your heart when you're bored.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
but then how's your heart feel when you have a terrible casserole?
All right, digital producer Raquel Villanueva with entertainment news at this moment.
Yeah, Jeff, we are working to clarify some news on Tom Petty's condition. Initial reports did say the singer had died, citing LAPD. LAPD came back and said that that was not true. They did not issue that statement. So now we're going with TMZ, who says that Tom Petty is off of life support and is still clinging to life. So if I get any updates on this, I will be sure to let you know.
Thank you so much, Raquel. I mean, our hearts are with everybody today in
Definitely
Vegas with
praying
Tom Petty and his family. All right, guys, tough day, but the conversation is not over. Join us on our DBL app, and you can watch us live on Facebook and YouTube.
Here's another viral video our DBL Nation is sharing on Facebook right now. Sarge, the German Shepherd, wanted to get into the hula hoop fun, but just like her owner, she took the hula hoop. She did it her way. What a good girl. Spinning in circles. Stick around.
Hi guys, Jen Wiederstrom here, and if you can't tell, I'm trying a new microphone. Very exciting. I just feel very cool. Let us know. Can you give me some feedback and let me know if you can hear me better? Woo, let me take this out of my ear. So, we're going to start with Brett, not you. Bye, Connor. See you soon. Not you yet, not you yet. But Brett, we're going first, and it's The Simpsons. What's trending?
So Sunday night, Simpsons had their 29th season premiere, which is crazy in and of itself. And the episode ended with this still image with characters holding the flag of Puerto Rico with just ways people can help donate to the hurricane relief. So it's a pretty nice gesture by the animators of the show.
I think it's a huge gesture and honestly a powerful one because I think, look at me, 29 season premieres, we all connect to this show, and thanks for using your voice to say something really powerful. Thank you, Simpsons and creators, not just the family. Anyway, Kelly, are you getting a new tattoo?
I am not, but Drake's father is. So 3 years ago, Drake got a photo of his dad's infamous mugshot. And on the 3-year anniversary, his dad got a photo of Drake's face in the same location. So it's a kind of odd father-son bonding thing going there, but we want to know, DBL Nation, would you get your parents' face on your body?
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. Digital producer Kelly Schubert has one last look at news at this moment coming out of Las Vegas.
Up their sleeves to help donate in Las Vegas. That the wait lines for donating blood is 6 to 8 hours. You heard it at the beginning of the show. The lines are actually so long that you can see in this video, we had to speed it up. Look how long those lines are. It goes around the whole block. And these are people who are putting their emotions aside to get out and help others. So we appreciate that and we thank you guys.
Wow. Thank you so much, Kelly.
Amazing.
We appreciate that. All right, guys, we wanted to leave you with some pictures of support for Las Vegas from around the world, actually. This is the Eiffel Tower going dark in honor of, or not, I don't know, in respect, I don't know.
In respect that's the right word. In honor, yes.
Victims,
Yeah.
yes.
The victims, yeah.
Right. We also
Honoring the
have the Empire State Building here going dark, too, up on top. So people all over supporting Las Vegas, and this is love for Las Vegas. So
I've seen a lot of people sharing this photo.
Right. Right.
And the first thing that comes to mind, and for me, is if people can come together for this type of thing, let's just unify and just come together on so much more, because this is showing that we can, as a country, as the world, to do it. You know?
Put your differences aside.
Put them aside.
And on a human level, be there.
There you
And
go.
we're witnessing
Right.
that right now in Las Vegas.
And I feel like part of that is like being responsible on social media. Don't let a conversation you see start to devolve into name calling and guns and this and that. It's just like, just at least for today, at least for this week.
Right.
Just focus on that line that we just saw, focus on the photos that we've just seen, and just remember that there's human beings we're talking about. Don't use it to push your agenda.
We all cry the same tears and bleed the same blood.
Amen.
All right,
Amen.
guys. Well, our prayers again are for Las Vegas. The stories never stop, and we don't either. We are live on YouTube and Facebook. Keep the conversation going live, guys, at Daily Blast Live. We're always listening. We'll see you next time.